suppose you and I know nothing, no religion,
we have no conceptual knowledge.
No conceptual idea at all. I have no belief, no dogma, nothing. And I want to find out how to live rightly, how to be good, not how to be good, be good.
Be good, yes, yes, yes.
Now, to do that, I have to inquire. I have to observe, right? I can only observe. Observation is only possible when there is no division.
Observation is that which eliminates the divisions.
Yeah. When the mind is capable of observing without division, then I perceive. Then there is perception.
It's in any scene that takes place that is more than conceptual or categorical scene or observing constructs, mental constructs, in any scene that takes place, a truth is encountered, and being and truth and goodness are all the same thing.
Of course. Don't.
So the question then is, why do I have to think about truth as though it were associated with the logical consistency of categories, rather than think about truth as though it were associated with my being itself? If I have to somehow or other always partialize my world, we spoke of the dualities, to think of, as we frequently do or did in the Catholic religion, of the duality of body and soul.
And good and
evil, incarnate in one form or another. If we have to always think that way, then we shall never find what it means to
be good.
To be good, yes. Or to be truthful, or to be at all. I think this is the problem, and as you suggested, there are so many centuries of cultural conditioning from all perspectives, you know, that it is difficult.
Well, human beings are brought up in this dualistic way of living.
Yes,
obviously.
Yes. And maybe we could do this better if we could not consider the obvious dualities of good and evil, of the sacred and the profane, of right and wrong, of truth and falsehood. Wouldn't think any of these dualities, but could somehow or other come to grips with the duality that bedevils us the most, the duality of you and me. Now, of man and woman.
Yes, duality of me and you. Now, what is the root of that? What is the source of this division as me and you? We and they. Politically, you follow?
There cannot be any source of this in us because we are one. Like the fingers of my hand are one. We're not aware of it.
No, I know. When you say we are one, that is an assumption. I don't know. I don't know I'm one. Actually, the division exists, and only when the division ceases, then I can say, I don't have to say I'm one. There is a unity.
When you say I am, you are saying I am one. Or adding one is redundant to
that's
I am.
Why I want to go a little bit into this, because there is only, as human beings live, there is me and you. My God and your God, my country and your country, my doctrine, this me and you, me and you. Now, the me is the conditioned entity.
Yes, the me is the conditioned entity.
Now, let's go step by step. The me is my condition, is the conditioned entity. The conditioned entity brought about, nurtured through the culture, through society, through religion, through conceptual, ideological living. Me that is selfish, the me that gets angry, violent, me that says, I love you, I don't love you, all that's me. That me is the root of separation.
Unquestionably. In fact, the very terminology you use betrays the substance of your idea. The word me is an objective pronoun. once I have made of myself something out there to look at, I shall never see anything which is real because I am not out there to look at. Once I make freedom something out there to pursue, then I shall never achieve freedom.
Of course.
Once I make freedom something out there that someone will give me, then I shall never achieve
all
freedom.
authority, all that can be pushed aside.
Yes.
There is me and you. As long as this division exists, there must be conflict between you and me.
Unquestionably.
And there is not only conflict between you and me, but there is conflict within me.
Once you've objectified yourself, there must be conflict within you.
So I want to find out how to, whether this me can end. So that, me end, that's not good enough to say, not so that.
Yes, because there is obviously no so that if the me ends. Yes.
Now, the me, is it possible to completely empty the mind of the me? Not only at the conscious level, but deep, at the deep unconscious roots of one's being.
I think it's not only possible, but I think it's the price that we must pay for being or being good, or being true, or being at all, living. Is the price to live? The price we must pay is to rid ourselves of meanness.
Is there a process, a system, a method to end the me?
No, I don't think there's a process or a method.
Therefore, there is no process. It must be done instantly. Now, this we must be very clear.
Must be
because
done.
All the religions have maintained processes. Whole evolutionary system psychologically is a process. If you say, and to me that is a reality, that it cannot possibly be a process, which means a matter of time, degree, gradualness, then there is only one problem, which is to end it instantly.